What's up, YouTube? Cat Sports here. Now, this is a boxing channel, so let's talk some boxing. Look, I got Dre Finest in the building, I think. But anyway, there's a lot going on in the boxing world right now. It's a great time to be a boxing fan. Hey, Dre. Oh, you was lifting earlier to the over 50 show? Ain't nothing happening. I just thought I'd come on and talk a little bit of boxing. If I have to, I would talk it with myself. So what you up to? You fell asleep earlier, huh? Okay. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. Yeah, that was fun earlier, though. Talking to old school and the difference, between then and now. The only difference I saw was the fighters fought each other back then. I don't know why, but that's the difference I saw as I explained it to Jay. Did you see any of the fights last night? Let's see something. Let me see something. Oh, you at work? Okay. Oh, that's right. You do work in the evening. Yeah. Yeah, they had me on the evening shift back when one of the people had left, but I'm back on my, I had to take the place, but I'm back on my regular 7 to 3 now. Yeah. I was trying to copy this link down in here. I'm gonna drop it in there, see if it works. I'll be with you in 1 second. I'm trying to copy this slash BKS. You like the fights last night? I saw, I only saw 3. I saw Efric Jogba, and then I saw the co-main Raymond Muratalla, and I saw Joe Cortez and Joe Cortez and Edward Hernandez, which was a good fight, better than I thought it would be. Actually, I thought Hernandez won, but they gave it to Cortez. It was a close fight. He was the champion. And like back in the day, you got to beat the champion convincingly. They ain't gonna just give you no little rinky-dink close decision. Okay. Copy it one more time. Copy it. Oh, you like the music? Oh, thank you. Just a little something relaxing while I talk. Yeah. I see you can sit at work and chat like I be doing. Yeah. Yeah, I had watched a film study with Ed McQueen on Joe Cordina and who was it? What was this guy's name? Edward Vasquez the other night. I thought Joe Cordina was going to beat him a little worse, but yeah, Effie. They say they want him to fight that guy Zhilei Zhang, which I think will beat him. He was at the fight, and then Elsa was trying to get Effie to say he wanted to fight Zhang. Effie wouldn't mention his name, like he don't want to fight. Yeah, but he's like the 14th ranked. I thought he would be higher than that and further along too, Dre. And that guy he beat up last night, he was really nobody. He did what he was supposed to do. If he hadn't knocked him out, it would have been something wrong. Yeah. but I'm just chilling. Yeah, and let me see. What we have next weekend, as a matter of fact. What is next weekend there? I know we got Shakira next week, not Saturday, but Shakira is next Thursday, him and Dallas Santos. A lot of people looking forward to that one. This was the 4th. So this Saturday will be the 11th. I don't see no fights this weekend. Gotta be somebody. Oh, I must have missed something. They got the next big fight as Shakira and Dallas Santos next Thursday. I don't believe that. There's gotta be some fights next Saturday. It's a fight every Saturday. I went to the game today, the Ravens game. Me and my wife, they won 37-3. There was a lot of people in there. A lot of Seattle fans was there. Yeah. They was disappointed. They had their little Seattle outfits on, jerseys and stuff. I guess some of them probably came all the way from Seattle to see their team get destroyed like that. The announcers started talking about the Ravens and the Super Bowl. I'm not going that far with it. Yeah, Zane was at the fight though, Dre. He wants that fight, but it don't seem like Ajagba wants it. And Old School was talking about Fury was talking about retiring or something. Where Old School at? I didn't even tell him I was gonna be on. It was just on Jay's channel. Ended a little while ago. Yeah, we thought you was gonna be up first. We thought you was gonna be up there, but you said you fell asleep, huh? That's what I was doing. I was trying to see who fights this weekend. Where Thomas Hill is. Yeah, it was they had a lot of fans in there, man. And I don't think it's too many Seahawks fans in Baltimore, so I think they brought them with them. Came all the way from Seattle or Washington State somewhere, you know. Yeah. But they didn't have too much to cheer about today. It was bad, man. They jumped on them right away. 37-3. Lamar did his thing. He got hurt, but it looked like he's okay. He was limping. They took him out too, but you know, they had a big lead like that, so why leave him in there? Nope, it's kind of, I don't even know who these people are that's fighting this weekend. So the next big fight will be next Thursday, Shakur and Dallas Santos. I ain't looking forward to. They want me to take this CAT scan, man. I got to be up in that tube thing for like an hour straight. I am not looking forward to that. I used to take one once a year now. No. That's the same day as Shakur's fight. My CAT scan. Oh, so you actually saw the game. How did you see that Dallas and Philly? That was a good game, man. That came down to the last 5 seconds. Dallas needed a touchdown, and they drove all the way to inside the 10-yard line, and Philly stopped them with 5 seconds left in the game. Whew. I was pulling for Philly. Don't tell Jay. Dallas is his team. Philly pulled it off. I'll text Thomas Hill. See what he up to. He might be working. He out there in California. So in California right now, it's 7:30. He's 3 hours behind us. Let me see what he's doing. T Hill. Where this text come from? Make a. I gotta pick my wife up at 12 o'clock. She went from the game. Her sister lives out there near the stadium, so she went over her house after the game. And I told her I was gonna do this, so I said I'm gonna stay on here till about 12, then I'll come go get her when I finish. Yeah. I said, Thomas, so if you ain't doing nothing, me and Dre Finance is on live right now. Ain't doing. I'm drinking me a cooler. No, I gotta get up tomorrow morning. Go to work. I don't do nothing. Yeah, he did. Then he hurt his leg. I hope he's okay. They didn't say nothing about in the press conference after the game. They didn't say nothing about how he was or anything. Oh, your daughter went up to see the Eagles game? Okay, she saw a good game. Yeah, you're an Eagles fan? Me and my wife got PSLs. We go to every home game. They got 3 weeks straight. This one, and then I think it's the Bengals next week, and then the Browns, or the Browns, then the Bengals. I know they got 2 more home games straight. It's the Bengals and Browns. I don't know what order it is, but that's the next 2 games. I gotta look at the schedule. But I know we home the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I'll be down there in the house. Yeah, I'm in corrections, but now I made it to major. I don't do nothing. I in charge of the 3 shift commanders. I had to do the 11 to 7 shift a few weeks back because the lady that was the head of that shift, she left and went to another facility, and we hadn't hired nobody yet. So I had to do it. That's why I was in the hangout for a while. I had to work 11 to 7 for like 2 weeks. I used to be an officer, but not no more. Technically, I still am, but I don't go into the facility too much no more. I facilitate from my desk now, put people on posts and, just supervise, facilitate. Yeah. But I've been doing that for 26 years, man. I'm retiring next year, though. October. I know you'd have heard Jay say it. Yeah. I'm coming out in October 24. Might move it up to springtime. But by October, that's it. In 27 years, that's enough. Yeah. For me. I work at Central Booking over on Madison Street, Baltimore. Yeah. They got the Central Booking and the penitentiary and all that stuff right over there. It's run by the state now. It used to be city once upon a time. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I work on the 7 to 3 shift now, off on weekends. Yeah. I'm a big wig now. I used to, when I was an officer, I mainly worked 11 to 7. mainly my whole time. And I used to be the 11 to 7 shift commander for like 5 years. Then in 2015, I went into administration. Yeah, when I made major, and that's where I've been ever since. And that's where I'm gonna be till October 2024, and I'm gonna be retired. Jay said he can't wait. Oh, so y'all going fishing next weekend? I probably won't make it though, you know. But that sounds like fun. Gotta go over to the Harford County, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, he said okay. Yeah. What did you do, Dre? I know you work night shift. I worked night shift for almost like 20 years straight, 11 to 7. I liked it though, because I could get all my stuff done in the daytime. What's up, Thomas Hills? I didn't know whether you was busy or were you in Jay's chat earlier? I think you was. Got me and Dre Finance on here. Yeah. Yeah, likewise, Dre. Like Jay always say, that the algorithm bring like-minded people together. Yeah. Let me see something. I got a link. I'm gonna put it in there in case y'all might want to come up here. Let me see. I think this thing worked. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to try it. I'm gonna drop this link in there and see what happens. Okay. Yeah. You like working at the night shift? HTTPS. What's going on, Thomas? I didn't disturb you, did I, bro? I was gonna sit on here for a couple hours. I gotta pick my wife up at 12 o'clock. After we left the game, her sister lives out that area where the stadium at, so she went over there for a little while. I'm gonna go get her. Well, hey Thomas, how you like the fight? I was asking Dre, how you like the fights yesterday? Y'all, I haven't talked to you about that. Oh, the Cordina one, when we did the film study, did it go like you thought it would? After watching the film study, I thought Cordina would have won by a little bit more, wider margin. That's Quest did okay. He almost pulled it out. I don't know what that is, man. Oh, wait a minute. BKS5, yeah. BKS5, HCQ, RGG, yeah. Oh, Lord. Excuse me. I'm trying to put this link in and I'm messing up. B. Oh, you went to the evening service? Okay. Cool. It's like 7:30 out there where you're at, ain't it, Tom? Going on 8, because it's going on 11 here. I think we got y'all about 3 hours. Clocks went back yesterday. I'm glad the phones go back automatically because I sure forgot. DJ. Oh no, something ain't right. HTTP. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, we had the little old school show. He said he's gonna do it once a month. It was fun. Big him and old school was up there. I don't know what the hell. What you think about the Cordina fight, Thomas? And Ojagba, whatever his name is. There we go. Oh, okay. So what do I do? Click on you and you'll be up here? Oh, there we go. It worked. You up here,
Don't think
Thomas?
it did when it did. Don't think it
Dre,
did
you
when
can
it
come up if you
did.
want to. You see the link, Dre?
Put Drake.
What's
Drake
happening?
gotta click the link. Drake gotta click. Hey, how come Drake didn't get on with the old school session? I
He
would have
said
got on, but I didn't qualify.
yeah, Dre wasn't in there. He said he fell asleep. Yeah. But he said he woke up and listened to part of it.
You're not supposed to listen, Trey. You're OG. You're one of the OGs of the OG.
Hey, Dre,
You gotta
if
be-
you ain't doing nothing, hit that link. What do you think, Tom?
Dre,
He
come
go-
on. You know the party ain't the party unless Drake put the finest in it. You gotta put the finesse in it. You know what I'm saying?
But he said he's gonna do it once a month, right? So
Yeah. It's gonna be a good subject, man. I mean, a good. What was I thinking about? It's gonna be a good
it was fun.
segment. It's gonna be a great segment because a lot of the people who fall in that category are very knowledgeable about boxing. So
Yeah.
we get to go over fights and talk about great detail.
Mhm.
Those fights, and then how the interplay between the fights being made, set up, took place, and all that good stuff. And then, on top of that, the backstories that we got to privy to that we can't get because we weren't. I wasn't alive at that point. I'm trying to tell you that, so I can't speak for everybody, but I wasn't alive. So yeah, I think that it's gonna bring a nice flair to it. And then you can also get other folks from other places.
To come in.
If it blows up, you get other people from other places. Drake,
Yeah.
click the link, man.
Once they start hearing about it,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna put it
So,
in there again.
I'm looking forward to it. I wish, like I said, the only problem is if it's gonna be on Sunday night, more than
Yeah.
likely I won't be able to participate. Well,
Yeah.
today it was a 5:00 service, so I'll be able to check in on the 6:00 services. But the 5:00 services, I won't be able to. There go my
What's up,
God.
Dre?
You hear me?
Jada.
What's up,
Bonnie.
Dre?
Hello?
I'm gonna mention it to him to change it. What's going on, Dre?
Well, no, he don't have
What's
to
up, my
change it.
brother Cass?
That's
That's
slow
your brother
motion.
Cass. That's your
Slow
brother
motion.
Cass, bro.
What'd you say, Thomas? He don't have to change it?
No, he don't have to change it. It's just like on certain days, I can
Yeah.
listen. I can't go up on stage anyway, so me getting up
Oh,
there,
right.
I don't qualify.
Yeah, you
So
know.
I can listen, but like I
Right.
won't be as active in the chats on certain times because if
Yeah.
it's on days where we go in early,
Right.
like we have an early service, we got a midday service, I'll be able to get in there and
Okay.
participate in the chat. Today I was active early, but I had like when it was on, this is at 4:30. We had 5 o'clock service. It takes me about like
Okay.
10 minutes to get there. So like I was trying my best to drive, text as much as I
Yeah.
can. When I got there, it was I can't do nothing until afterwards. And like I had you guys playing it, and when I would go to like set the CD so it could record, I would interact in your play, but I couldn't do much talking. But I was
Yeah,
just
that-
mainly trying to listen to the stories that you have. But like it's made for the people who actually seen boxing
Right.
throughout time and how it has changed and
And
evolved.
compare both of them. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's more so.
You went
Yeah,
out, Tom. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in the process.
You went down low, Thomas.
You said I'm low?
Oh, you back now.
Yeah, I hit the
Okay.
button and it took me up out of that seat because I'm getting
So you
out
at
of the
work?
car.
Oh, okay. So Dre said he at work now.
Yeah, Dre worked the late. He worked the
Yeah.
graveyard. He
Yeah.
worked the third shift.
It's that now. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, well, he is definitely. So you know,
Yeah.
he definitely out there kicking. He ain't had nobody messing with him and anything.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all
What's
rocking with
good, Dre? Why Dre ain't talking now?
I can't hear Dre too good.
I heard him when he first came on.
Yeah. I
But
don't
I
know if he's
heard
saying anything. He might not be saying nothing.
So what was the conversation, man? You know what I'm saying? I would like to know because I didn't catch all of it.
Oh, we had started talking about first we had talked about the fight, the Jogba fight, but then we was talking a little football because I had went to the game earlier, right? The Ravens, and they won 37-3. Then Dre said his daughter went to the game in Philly, the Dallas Philly game.
Oh, okay.
Dre said his daughter was at that one. Yeah.
It was in for a treat because that was a heck of a game.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was a crazy ending, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Did you
it's
see
hard
the
to
ending?
work.
Billy started messing up and let Dallas go all the way down the field, and then when Dallas got down there, they started messing up and started going back. That was crazy. They got all the way down inside the 10, then they got the penalty, started going back the other way. I said, they done messed around and came up here and beat Philly. I just knew the Eagles was gonna lose that game. What'd you say, Dre? No, you kind of low.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay. Yeah, I just said Philly. I just knew they was gonna lose that game, Thomas. But they got it. We got 2 more home games straight here in Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's the quirks of playing in that division, man. That division always play out like that.
Yeah.
They always.
Because Washington almost beat Philly, was it last week? They in that division, or the week before? They had a
Yeah, it
good
was
close game.
What the week before? Washington always plays.
Yeah, they had a good close game with them. Philly only got 1 loss. They might make it back to the Super Bowl again. You know?
They may, but I'm not optimistic.
What'd you say?
I said they may, but I'm not that optimistic.
Yeah. They talk about the Ravens from the AFC. Should I turn this music off, or is it okay?
Oh no, the Ravens, yeah, the Ravens looking good.
Yeah, the defense is. Philly got a nice defense too.
That's what you need. You need that defense.
Yeah.
Philly defense
Philly
is
got
suspect to me.
Who do you like? Who's your favorite team?
My team is Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. You like Philly?
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Okay,
man,
Dre, you
I
got
was a big Raider and
Okay,
Ram
cool.
fan because my mom liked the Raiders and the Rams.
okay.
But I like USC, and I'm a big fan of Marcus Allen. I didn't like the
Yeah.
way
I used to like the Ravens when Raiders when Marcus Allen was on there.
I didn't like the way that they did it. Marcus Allen.
You didn't like the Raiders?
No, I like the Raiders.
Oh yeah, that was the bad boys.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't like the
was.
way they did
Them was
Marcus
the
Allen.
boys.
Oh yeah, I can hear you a lot better now, Dre.
Okay, cool. With old Lester Hayes, boy, that
Yeah.
boy was vicious.
Yes, he
And
was.
on top of
Man.
that,
Him and the Snake, Jake the Snake, Robert.
Yeah. The Raiders
Oh,
was
yeah.
over. They good. They got like 3 or 4 Super Bowls, didn't they?
Oh
I think.
hell yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I believe it. I think they do.
And
You're right.
I love their coach, man. That Bama
Oh,
was
Madden?
great. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
win,
Madden
baby.
was all right, man.
He said, just win, baby.
Did he pass away? I think he did, didn't he?
I
Yeah,
think
he
so.
passed. He
Yeah,
passed
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I used to like him. Yeah.
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 He gave them boys free range.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they had Madden, they were tough.
Yeah, they was tough.
I
man.
think the motto that they had, "Just win, baby," that was like
Yeah.
the embodiment of Madden all the way around. By any means necessary, we just get a win.
And he was a player's coach, man. Them players loved to play for him.
Yes, yeah.
They went
He
away
used to
from
get all them old free agents from other teams. They would go right out there, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, wasn't John Matusak a Raider?
Yeah, John Matusak, he sure was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
John Matusak. Man.
Yeah, because he got him when he was older. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
They used to always get them guys. Like Ted Hendricks, remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Stork.
Yeah, they get them professional vets. Knew how
Yeah.
to.
And them boys would like rejuvenate their career when they got out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is.
Tim Plunkett. Remember, he was older when they got him, like 37 or something.
Yeah, they knew how to ride the line. I mean, ride the line close
Yeah,
without getting
Okay.
man was
penalized.
good at that. Yeah.
But see, when you're a defensive lineman and
Yeah,
an offensive lineman, you can play a little bit longer than you can at some skill positions,
true. That's true.
especially if you're strong. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I love football, bro, and it's a sport that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And it's like I don't believe like in saying somebody is the greatest. Case in point, a lot of people say
Right.
that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to ever play. I
Yeah.
say he's the greatest winner to ever play. But the
Yeah.
actual position of quarterback, I don't believe he has the best skill set of any quarterback
No.
that doesn't
I
play.
agree with that.
You know what?
So-
I'm gonna tell you, if I had a choice, it's like certain situations in games. 2 minutes left to pick any quarterback for them last 2 minutes, it would be John Elway.
It will be either Elway or Montana for me.
Because Elway he used to make me mad, man.
Yeah.
We used to win them games right at the end like that against my teams.
They call him
Huh?
Captain Comeback.
Huh?
They call him Captain Comeback.
Yes. Oh man, I used to like Cleveland, right? And he got beat them so many years they could never get to the Super Bowl because of him.
But I started
You
liking
know?
the Raiders
Yeah.
because of my mama, because of the color of the uniform, and the Rams because of my mama, and because of Eric Dickerson and Henry
yeah,
Ellis.
yeah,
That was my
bad
boy
there.
there, Eric.
Yeah, Dre, that was a
Man, he
bad
was
boy.
pretty, man. He was a pretty runner. Goodness, boy.
Yeah, he like
Man,
run
that
like
Marcus
laid back.
Allen, it's like
He be laid back running, Dre.
Yeah, yeah. Eric
Yeah,
Dickerson,
man, he had a nice
man,
style.
he'd get that shoulder on you and go right over
Mhm.
top of you.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah, I
bad
loved
boy.
about him run, man. He like be gliding. He had a
So
cool
now-
run.
Another pretty running back. He should play for the Lions.
Oh, Barry
Barry?
Sanders?
Yeah, Barry. Sanders.
Oh man,
Man, you can't tell me nothing about Barry Sanders. I honestly believe
He's a beast.
Barry Sanders don't get
He
the
left
credit he
early,
deserves.
man.
Yeah, he left
Remember, he
early.
retired early.
I
Yeah.
would have left early if I was him too. He played with one career Pro Bowler his whole career.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody know he was gonna get the ball, and they still couldn't stop him.
And they would be in the backfield waiting for him. And he would
Yeah.
make them miss.
I know.
He was,
That
He was
run
all
he
they
had
had.
against that vaunted Tampa Bay defense at one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. He had a game.
he did him dirty. And he
All
learned
them
boys
years, he was
good.
all they had. No receivers or no quarterback, just him, man.
Just him. He
But
was
that was
learning them good.
I used to always hope he had the opportunity to play at least 1 year on a good team, but he just never did, man. He's always
Yeah.
stuck with Detroit.
Yeah, stuff with Detroit.
Yeah, but they still couldn't deal with him though.
No,
I
they
wish he could have played on that Dallas Cowboy line. Behind
No,
that
with
Dallas
them-
Cowboy line. I think he would have averaged 2,000 yards a year.
Another good team back then, y'all. Chicago.
Oh yeah, Chicago. Yep.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah, they was always nice
Which
back
one?
in them days.
The one with damn,
McMahon and Walt Payton.
McMahon, yeah.
Yeah,
McMahon.
they was good
McMahon.
around that time. Around the
McMahon.
That
80s.
Yeah,
defense was ridiculous.
Cut Bears, yeah.
Yeah, they was good. They had that defense.
Yeah,
They had McMahon. Yeah.
Well, Singletary was a beast.
Yeah, yeah. And they had that, what was that lineman name? Damn, I can't think of his name. He in the Hall of Fame, but I can't think of his name, man.
Yeah,
He was
Dent.
bad. Huh?
They had Richard Dent,
Yeah, Richard Dent.
Lee
Right, that's
McMichael,
what I'm thinking about. Defensive end.
Yeah.
Steve McMichael,
Yeah.
William the
The one used to do
Refrigerator Perry, and I
Yeah.
forgot
He
who the
was on
other dude
Chicago.
was.
You're
Oh,
right.
it was somebody else
Right.
too.
They put his big ass in the backfield sometimes, remember?
Was it 91?
Oh yeah,
What do you say, Drake?
Number 91?
yeah.
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 They was
I forgot
bad,
his
man.
name. They had a tough defense, man.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did, man.
They had Dave
Dog dirty
Dorson.
boy.
They had Dave Dorson, number 29. They had the
Yeah.
white boy at safe, that free safety.
Oh, they was bad, man.
Man,
They had linebackers was Singletary.
Singletary, yeah.
What's the other two dudes?
Singletary was number 50.
They had a bad defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their linebackers was vicious, man.
Awesome.
They
man.
was putting the lick on them.
They give her a hike, that ball Singletary start shaking and shit. I'd be like,
Oh,
oh, he give me a
shit.
10 something up now.
Yeah, we got one now.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Oh, look at
Yeah, man. Actually,
Man,
that
that was
defense was
football.
one of the 3 best of all time. It was the Bears that year, the Steel Curtain, and
Yeah,
the Ravens of 2000.
yeah.
But I gotta go with the Steel Curtain, man.
Steel Curtain, man.
You mean of
yeah.
all time?
That
Best
boy
defense
Jack
of all
Lambert.
time?
Them 3. But the
Jack
best of all
Lambert.
time was
Ah,
the
you
Steel Curtain.
leaving
Like
some
seven.
defenses out though, baby.
Who?
What about the Reggie White, Clyde Simmons,
Really? It was okay.
defense? Oh, the
Yeah.
defense was legit. Then you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
they was
Rams
nice.
defense that had Merlin Olsen and
True. Yeah.
Green.
But Thomas, you know that Steel Curtain? Almost
Steel
the whole
Curtain.
defense in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah.
In the
All
offense.
11 of them is damn near in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, in the offense.
Yes. Damn near the whole team.
I will concede that point. I will
Yeah.
concede that point.
Yeah.
They put together a team.
I think their defense. I honestly think the Bears defense
Yeah.
and
Oakland.
Oakland. I think they
Yeah.
got the most Hall of Fame
Yeah.
one defensive set.
They got a lot of them.
I know
Billy Brown.
Philadelphia got
Huh?
Philadelphia got the Minister of Defense.
I think Brian Dawkins, ain't Brian Dawkins in there?
Yeah, but I don't
They-
think Brian Dawkins played with that team. But if he did,
Oh,
then
he was
yeah.
later. He probably was
I,
later.
re- I remember Bernard Hopkins playing. What was his name? 21.
Yeah,
21.
Dawkins came later, Thomas.
Yeah, Dawkins came later. But I know the linebackers was Clyde Simmons. Damn, I used to know all their names
Bill
too.
Berkey? Wasn't Bill Berkey on there then?
Yeah, the defensive line was Clyde.
Yeah, them. They had some
Simmons.
big
They
boys.
had
300
another.
pounds.
They had one of the brothers of the lineman that was Siragusa. I think was it Siragusa's brother.
Yeah, Philly was the one that started that 300-pound shit up there. That was them.
Yeah, but
I
will concede that Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers probably of all time. They at one point at one point on the field, I think they probably did have the best defense. But I mean, there was some defenses that like linebacking cores. Like when you talk linebacking cores, like you got to include Pittsburgh up in there. See, this is where Philly fall off. Their defensive line can play with anybody, but their linebackers wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as like you could put the old Chiefs in Willie Levine.
Oh yeah,
Bobby Bell and whatnot. I forgot the white boy they had. You got Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, and I forgot the other guy. They all in the Hall of Fame.
Andy Russell.
You got the Saints linebackers, Mills, Jackson, Johnson, and what's the little cat?
Guy wasn't bad, but he was later, but he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Swilling, Pat Swilling.
Yeah.
Then you got you got man. It's so many, man. I love football.
Yeah, the Rams had them young blood brothers.
Right. They had both of them, didn't they, Dre?
Yeah, both of them.
Jack and Jim, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Youngblood brothers. Hell, and for that matter, Tampa Bay. Remember they had the two brothers on defense?
Yeah, they had the big old the Selmans.
Yeah, the Selmans.
Two big country boys from Oklahoma.
Yeah, one was a linebacker, the other one was a defensive end or some stuff like that.
Yeah, I forgot about. I remember them.
Yeah, no, them boys was bad.
They was two big country boys, man.
Yeah, they was big.
Oklahoma.
Hell yeah. Tree strong. They was tree strong.
Yes, they was, man.
No shit.
And then the Giants, dog. What about them? You got Lawrence Taylor, Chip Banks,
and Harry Carson was there.
Harry Carson.
Yeah, that was them linebackers was awesome.
Yeah,
they
man.
Was fast as hell too.
Yeah.
Fast and huge. They were big dudes too.
And could run, man.
They were fast.
Yes.
Lawrence Taylor retired Joe.
Yes, he did, man.
Yeah,
he broke his leg and he had to step the other direction, man. That was ugly.
That shit was ugly, man. It was real.
Made it a premium to get. Yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah.
It made it a premium to get that blind side protected.
What'd you say, Dre?
He seen his leg, man. And he was screaming. Get some help.
Never played again.
Yeah,
never played another down.
That messed him up.
Yeah, that was it for him.
Hey, it messed a lot of people up, bro, to see some stuff like that. Because I was a little bitty kid when that happened. I remember it was a night game. I don't know if it was Sunday night or Monday night.
I think it was Monday night.
Monday night.
Giants and the Redskins.
Monday night. And I mean, I remember him coming and I remember him making the play and just looking at his leg just bend up all kind of crazy.
They kept showing it, man. They kept showing it.
And they showed it, and you could see it pop. You could see the bone pop out the flesh.
After like 2 times, I stopped looking, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't watch that.
Man, Lawrence Taylor was jumping up, man.
So it's bone.
Man, come and get him.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I say, like, with great certainty, it's kind of hard to say who's the greatest. Like, they'll say who's the greatest defensive player. Most people will say Lawrence Jackson.
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
There's too many of them.
Yeah.
But
you're
you
right,
know,
Dre.
by saying that, you slight a lot of people too, because there was some great people that dominated the game every bit as like you can't tell me Reggie White wasn't as dominant as anybody in the
Right.
league.
And you know what else, Thomas? You gotta look at the good defense Lawrence Taylor played on. That helped them out a lot too.
Yeah.
Some good defensive players didn't have players around
Oh,
them. Like,
I'm glad you said that, man. And this is not to take a dig at your boy, but I remember Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, they went to that 3-4. And Ray Lewis wasn't having he wasn't having a great year. And he told him, like, I can't play.
You breaking up.
He wasn't no Lawrence Taylor. You breaking up a little, Tom.
Oh, I am?
There you go. You back. You must have backed away from you away too far. So.
Yeah, my bad.
You back.
He was talking about how, like, in that format, in that set, he dealing with big boys, and that's not what he do. He just needs to be clean and free so he can make plays.
Right.
And you know, a lot of people will say like he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
No, he's not no Lawrence Taylor. Ray Lewis not even in that category.
See, what people they disregard Junior Seau. He played every single position in the linebacker core. He played middle, made Pro Bowl, all first team All Pro. And he did it at the weak side backer.
And every year Ray Lewis was on the Ravens, they had a top-notch defense. So you got to look at
the players they had defense, man.
They had better.
They had players on that defense.
That's why you got to look at the players around him. The Ray Lewis he was good, but he wasn't no Lawrence Taylor. No way.
No, he wasn't no Lawrence Taylor, but he was a he wasn't no Lawrence Taylor, but he was a great backer. And what he really was a tremendous like leader. Like he can get people to play.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, you know they had Terrell Suggs on that team.
Yeah.
And Terrell Suggs was giving people the business.
Jamie Sharper. Because he had a brother played on the Green Bay, I think. His brother. Remember that? Sharper had a brother too.
Darren Sharper. Yeah, Darren Sharper.
Green Bay, right. Yep.
Yeah. But I like Ray Lewis, man, because I'll never forget that time when they were playing. I want to say it was, who was it? They were in the playoffs, and old boy was turning the ball over left and right. And I remember they had like 3 straight turnovers within their own field. Yeah, and the Ravens only gave up 3 points. And I remember he said, "I don't give a fuck. Y'all, we not through the ball 1 yard. If they keep doing those, that's what they're gonna get. If they ain't getting no touchdown."
Right.
And we can win this game whether
Come to the mic, Thomas.
Oh man, I'm breaking up.
Yeah, I hear nothing you saying.
Oh yeah. My stuff over there beaming.
Now you back.
You see my name? Look at my name. Look how it's beaming like
you perfect now, Thomas. Whatever you're doing now, you perfect.
That time that he played the playoffs, the quarterback was trying to rock over they for the possession. And
you keep breaking up.
I did.
I don't know what's going on.
So I'll come back in.
Yeah, go on, because when Dre did it, he came back good. Yeah. Yeah, the Ravens. Ray Lewis was always on good teams, though. So that's what I give a lot of credit to the players around him, you know.
Yeah, they made his job a hell of a lot much easier.
Put him on another team, he wouldn't have been nowhere as good, you know.
Nope.
But a player like Lawrence Taylor, it wouldn't have mattered what team he was on. He was going to do his thing, man.
Absolutely.
You know, he was that kind of player, man.
Yeah.
He had it where sometimes they wouldn't even run to his side, whatever side he was on. They wouldn't even run a play that way.
Nope.
Like, find Lawrence Taylor. When we break the huddle, find him.
No shit, they always ran the opposite.
Say, when you break the huddle, the first thing their quarterback will find out where he at.
Yep. Where he might the ball, he looking for him.
Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love Savannah.
Yeah. Hey, Cash, what was the best linebacker the Redskins ever had?
Redskins? Let me see. They had that white guy, Jack Pardee. He was pretty good. Remember him?
Yeah.
I think he played around with Theismann them, didn't he? He was pretty good. He was kind of small though.
What's
What
that?
do you think, Dre?
I think it was Chris Hamburger.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Chris Hamburger.
He was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about him.
Yeah.
He never really been known for linebackers, the Redskins, you know?
I know it.
Mm-mm.
I know it. Yeah. They was known for the receivers and their running back.
Yeah. Yeah, they always had that good running back, man.
Yeah.
That good running game. They always kept them big ass linemen. Them blockers.
Yeah, there you go in the line. That front four.
Yeah.
The hole.
Was always big as shit.
Yeah.
I remember they had John Rickens. John Rickens was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was. He damn sure was. He was running through.
Yeah.
He
was a beast. Man,
Yeah, I
that
remember
boy.
when they played the Dolphins, man, that Super Bowl,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go, Thomas. Yeah.
Wilbur Marshall was the best linebacker
Oh, it's beautiful now, Thomas.
Yeah, Wilbur Marshall was the best linebacker that Redskins had.
I forgot about Wilbur.
Wilbur Marshall.
I forgot about Wilbur.
Yeah, Wilbur was my guy. He played that position.
But didn't he had some good years somewhere else or something too?
Yeah, but
I mean-
I don't think he was better than Chris Hamburger, though, man.
Who?
Chris Hamburger.
Chris Hamburger.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
55, wasn't he, Dre?
Yeah.
Wasn't he 55, Dre?
Yes, sir.
Number 55. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Hamburger. Yeah. And they had Pat Fisher.
Yeah. Wilbur was number 50. Wilbur Marshall. Yeah.
He was number 50,
I remember
huh?
him now. I remember Wilbur Marshall now, yeah.
Yeah,
He played around the time with Darryl Green now. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He sure did.
I remember Wilbur. He was after Joe Theismann and them.
Yeah, he got his championship with Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all football historians. I like talking to y'all, man.
Man, I like sports, bro. I love sports,
Yeah.
man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do.
Yeah.
And football is my favorite sport to play. I'm not gonna lie to you either. I love
It's
football.
something too that going out and coming. Once both of y'all went out and came back, y'all perfect, man. There must be something to that.
It could be just my connection, man. I don't know.
Okay. But you great, man. Dre is too. Both of y'all clear as day, man.
Nah, cause sometimes Dre, I think StreamYard got a filter on Dre. Cause Dre be coming in and saying some wild stuff. So
What they do,
he probably saying some wild stuff at that time.
Oh, you said they filter Dre? Yeah. Oh, StreamYard listening in.
I'm surprised your boy Jay Hardcore ain't on, man.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say nothing when I was on the show. We was doing that. I forgot all about I was coming on that channel. I would have said something.
You said what, Dre?
Jay trying to take that Mickey trip today.
Yeah, he want that blicky, yeah.
Man.
That
thing Remo did was great, man.
Oh, you talking about that little skit where he imitated Jay?
You see that, Jay?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That
Man.
had me dying laughing.
Only thing that he should have did.
I thought it was Dre at first.
Only thing he should have did. He should have got a supersized mug though. He had a big mug, but he should have got a supersized mug.
Yeah, Jay got like a picture.
Back, should have been rocking side to side.
See, I'm drinking out of a picture, man.
He should have been yeah.
Yeah, Jay got a big ass mug, man. Somebody a big guy. I said, no, you got a big mug.
Yeah, he got a keg. It's so big, it's a meg. It's a mug and a keg at the same time.
That's a big ass cup, man.
And you know he got big hands, so you know that cup huge, man. Cup big as his head. Yeah.
You can make some Kool-Aid for a whole family or something in that mug, man. You know how you make Kool-Aid for dinner? He could make Kool-Aid for the whole family.
Hey, one time he had that, he was chasing down. I think he said he had some brandy or something. He was
Oh, okay.
chasing. I said,
Oh man.
Yeah, that thing Remo did was something, man.
Yes, indeed,
I
man.
can't wait till they do the Bill skit. I can't wait. I know that's a funny little
They Remo punching the bag. He was missing punches and everything. Like,
Yeah, man, skipping them. I said, yeah, that's him.
yeah, like you always.
Hey, there one time when he gave 100 straight, he started punching like Errol Spence was punching in the fight with Crawford. He got
40 and 50.
yeah, he didn't have no punch, he didn't have no power behind the punch of the fight.
Yeah.
He was tired. I was like, oh, he tired out. Look at him. He ain't got no pop.
Yeah. You missed all the way from 40 to 50. You ain't shut your bag one time.
40, 50 years, nuts. I mean, that's Jay.
And Remo was missing.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, it was, man. I watched that thing
So-
about 10 times, man.
So now transitioning back to the boxing, man. You know, I thought the fights were great. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the undercards were pretty damn, exciting.
Yeah, what's in there? Muratalo looked good.
Mortality is definitely the business.
Yeah, he get ready to get his
That being
title shot soon.
People said he didn't call out or somebody else, and I'm gonna speak on that. He don't call them out because he doesn't need Bob. And he knows that Bob don't like none of his fighters
Right.
calling out anybody from another promotion, company, much less the BBC. So
He
that
kind of laid back.
he ain't afraid to get in that ring with Tank, but you know
No,
that
he's not. I don't think he is.
because Bob's not gonna make that fight. And I wish
Yeah, he
people
know that.
would off of that.
That's what I don't like. You know, they letting the promoters run their career. Shit, he worked for
I know.
you.
We was talking about
You know-
that day earlier.
Man.
Yeah.
You know that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. But it shifted. It
Yeah.
shifted. And now they like work for them.
Exactly.
They're really working. And like,
Because back in the day,
when you get the action over there, the people say
I
like,
don't know what you doing, Tommy. You breaking up again, man.
yeah.
What
Back
you
in
got,
the day,
headphones
fighters
or
got the
something?
fight they wanted.
nah, I'm gonna put my headphones on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Okay.
gonna get my headphones on.
Okay. But you know that, Dre? Back in the day, fighters got the fight. If they wanted to fight, they got it.
Exactly.
Promoter wasn't stopping shit. He
Hell
tell the promoter,
no.
I want to fight that guy.
Don King let them boys rumble.
Yes.
He let them
You go to
boys
Don and
rumble.
say, I want to fight him, and Don would make it, man.
Don
He
will
would make
make
the fight. Yeah.
it. He sure would.
But now they letting the promoters tell them, no, he on the side of the street, you can't fight him.
Yeah, all
That's
that
just
bull
great.
crap, man.
Like, you work for me. I want to you make that fight, or I'm gonna get another promoter. Shit.
No shit. See, and that's one thing that Haney got good for himself, man. He
Yeah.
running his own thing. He ain't got no promoters telling him what to do.
Him and his father, and
Yeah.
see, he getting the fights too.
And that's all.
He got
Now
the Loma
Tank
fight.
is doing it.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Tank is doing it. You know, that's what
Mhm.
you gotta do, man.
That's what you got to do. You
Yeah,
got to take it back to how it was, man.
exactly.
You the one getting in there taking that punishment.
Absolutely.
You should be the one running this stuff.
There you go. That's how it used to be.
Barbara Aaron ain't taking no punches.
Hell no. All he do is taking your money.
That's all. They've been doing it forever, for a long time too.
Yeah. Flip that script, man.
Yeah. But I can't wait to see who Tank next fight gonna be.
Throw it out. Throw him out.
I hope it ain't Pitbull, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they want to knock him out because since he went the distance.
Yeah, because he
Thomas went up. No, he didn't go out.
he living off his name.
That's all he doing. And every time he get near a camera, I want Tank Davis. I want Tank Davis.
You know, and especially Cal want to shut him up bad.
All right, I'm gonna pull back out and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna try this again. See how
What
this
you
goes.
doing now? You sound good as shit now, Thomas.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
you
gonna make sure I'm gonna put my speakers all the way in so that way.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever you was doing then, you was perfect.
I'm telling you, gonna come back now, he gonna be messed up. I'm gonna be, man, go back out, man.
Yeah, man. Tank, they want. I think Calvin want Tank to fight Pitbull because they want him to knock him out because of what he last time he made it the distance and got all that publicity and shit.
Yeah, off of
And
one
that ain't.
hand.
Yeah, that shit ain't set too well with
Yeah.
Tank's team.
Nope, and they don't like that because Tank was doing one hand.
Right,
And he
one
got all
hand.
that publicity off. Like, okay,
Yeah.
you want to knock his little
You
ass
talk
out.
about he lost because Pitbull went the distance. Man, that's just ridiculous. They need to stop doing it. Then they call
No
fighters
shit.
trash because they go the distance. A lot of that is the people too. You know, it's the fans messing up a lot.
Them casuals.
Because you know, fighters listen to this stuff on YouTube. They don't come in there and talk, but they be listening.
Yeah, they do.
They be listening. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas. you
Now
back?
can you hear me?
Yeah,
I should be loud and clear now.
you're loud and clear.
Yeah. So yeah, I
We was
agree.
talking-
And
Me and Dre was talking about how the fighters be listening to this stuff, man. They
well,
don't come in
because they're
checks
cutting
and
them the
chat. They
checks.
be listening.
They're cutting them the checks. Like they're getting the checks from the promotional company.
Mhm.
So therefore, like they feel like they need to, and they're only getting what the deal that they agreed to.
Anyway,
Like you said, I think what would be nice because Don King had a fight production going on too. Saturday,
he did.
and yeah, he did. He had about like 8 fights going,
Yeah.
and I checked out a little bit of that as well too. But you know, it's
Yeah, what's that
it's
on,
not-
Tom?
it was a pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
well,
you know, it's people that's loyal to Don King. It's people that are
Yeah.
loyal to Don King
Just
gonna buy that.
it because it's
Yeah.
him. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I mean, like you said, back in the days, Don King put on fights like it would be like championship fights
Every
on
week.
undercard. It was
Yes.
almost like everything was like a main event. So like it would be nice if the PBC partnered up with Don King because it would
Yeah.
bring him back to heights and he would make fights. Because
He
Don
would bring a
King
lot of
believed in
people with
making
him.
fights, yeah.
Bring a lot of fans
Yeah.
with him too. To them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that respect Don King. He done
Like
did
you
people.
just said, people gonna buy it just because it's him.
Yeah. So you know, it would be nice. And that side of the street stuff, man, I grew up on the side of the street too. And if somebody on the other side of the street disrespected me or did something to me where I felt like I needed to cross the street, I crossed the street on
I'm
their ass.
coming
And I
over
mean,
there. Right.
I think that's what the fighter needs to start understanding, that no matter what, you work for me. I'm the
Yeah.
goods. They don't come to see Bob Arum. They come to see me. They don't come to see, and that's why I love about Heyman, because you hardly ever see Heyman. See,
Never
Heyman
see
move
him.
every way like a person is supposed to.
Supposed to do.
He move.
Stay in
He
the
just makes sure that
background.
everything gets done. Yeah, he stay in the background, let these
Yeah.
people shine. You
Yeah.
know what? We gonna bet on y'all. Y'all gonna make the money, and we gonna get ours, and you gonna get yours.
Yeah.
And remember they tried to sue him because he paying his fighters too much? That was crazy.
Yeah, well, that's
Pay
because they
yours
didn't want
more then.
they didn't want to compete with it.
Yeah, don't sue me. Get yours some more. Stop being so greedy.
No,
Yeah.
they had to sue him because he's holding belts. And
Right.
and the reason why Bob signed Devin is because he wanted to get those belts off of Cambosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the belts equal leverage.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
Devin
Logan went
keeping
to
the
war.
belts. Keep it a buck. The only reason why.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That war or whatever he did out there. I don't know what he did, but when he went out there and he had to go out there,
Devin
It-
wouldn't
it
have
left-
never got him.
yeah, it left Bob Arum out to play. And he didn't want anybody else to go get it. And he knew that Devin Haney would. Because while they were doing the negotiation, Devin Haney over there interjecting himself into the conversation anyway.
Yeah.
Because Devin Haney said, I'll take the deal that you're giving Loma. I'll take it. So like when people talk about he took less, he willingly took whatever he took because he interjected himself into that contract. And on top of that, he got more than what they say he got. He got way more than some 23%.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but besides that, you know, Bob knew that he didn't want to have them belts go to the PBC because he needs leverage. Because he got a boatload of talent, but what they gonna be fighting for? Think about it. If he don't have no belts at 135, what they gonna fight for? But now I got control of those belts at 135.
All four.
Cause if Haney's gonna fight, he's gonna have to fight under his banner because he won those belts under those banners. So it's gonna have to be co-promoted no matter what. So Bob is going. Huh?
He done dropped 2 of them, haven't he?
Oh, he dropped the WBO too as well.
Shakur is fighting De Los Santos, and somebody else is fighting for the
but he's fighting for the WBC though.
Another one that's gonna come to me. Somebody else is fighting for the
IBF.
Yeah, at 35. I can't remember who it was.
Okay, and I guarantee you, the person that's going to be fighting for it is going to be people in the top rank banner.
Under the top rank. The top rank. They top rank.
So he's trying to, because he got all the talent over there at 135.
Yeah.
The only talent outside of that is just a few speckles here and there. So you know, he's giving him leverage because he got all that talent. He got to have them fighting for something. They can't be just fighting for nothing.
And all the fighters going for them 2 belts is top rank.
Now, this is where it got dicey for Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford and Shakur got a very good relationship.
Yeah.
And Crawford just experienced money like he's never experienced before in his life.
Yeah.
So now he's able to tell Shakur, hey man, this dude Bob, he been screwing us from the beginning.
Right.
So that's why you see Shakur doing a lot more against Bob's wishes.
Yeah.
And you seeing Bob saying stuff to like kind of stroke his ego because he knows that Shakur is on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And he's willing to leave. Now if Shakur goes, it's a good chance that those belts at that division he won't see for a while because the talent, Mortai, as good as Mortai is, I don't believe he beats Shakur. I don't believe it. I think it'll be a great fight, but I don't think he beats him.
I don't even think he beat Loma, man. They've been
Mortai?
Loma, man. Loma is still a crafty veteran, man.
He's a crafty veteran, but you see
Devin
what
beat
Mortai.
Devin, remember? He just almost beat Devin this year, remember?
Well, I think he did.
Me too.
I think if you award a winner, you gotta award Loma. If you awarded a draw, then I can see it.
Because they gave it to him, but if I was the one to judge, I would have gave it to Loma.
I mean, I could see Devin getting it because there were some rounds that were close that you could have edged to him.
Yeah,
but if you're being honest, what you saw, I think that you can only give him a draw at best. I think at best for Loma, you can give him 8-4. At worst, a draw.
That's how I had it. A draw.
You gotta take
been
the
satisfied with a draw.
Huh?
That's true too, Jay. Dre, that's true too.
You got swing rounds.
You gotta take it. You do. You do.
Swing rounds to the level fighter.
But okay. See, this is how I saw it. The first time when I watched the fight, I saw it 3-3 in the first 6 rounds.
Yeah.
The very first time I watched it, I had it 3-3 through 6. I gave 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 to Loma.
Came strong in the middle. Devin definitely got 12.
I don't think you can ever say a part in the fight where you could say I got Devin in this in this round. So I felt like he did enough to get awarded the victory.
Yeah.
And he got awarded the victory. But I thought Loma did better. That being said, he didn't finish off like he should have finished him off. And on top of that, you know, you can't take a round off. You can't like let up.
Not the last one, no way.
Especially when you're fighting. But I mean, I'm not mad that they gave him the victory because it was a close fight. But like I said, if I was giving anybody a victory that night, it would have been Loma. A draw would have been suffice for me. But I don't myself see giving Devin the victory when he lost at least 4 consecutive rounds, and he did lose at least 4. So
they should have called it a draw and ran it back.
I'm telling you like this: that fight with Cordina and Vasquez was closer than that fight with was closer than that fight with Haney and Loma.
Yeah, it was. I thought Vasquez won. Tell you the truth.
I thought Vasquez won 7-5. I thought it was 6-6.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a 5-5 going into round 11, and I thought Vasquez won the last 2 rounds. That's how I called it. And Ant called it pretty much the same way. He called it 7-5, and he said he gave the last 2 rounds to Vasquez too. So like it was high level boxing in there though, man. It was a great fight, and I could see Cordina winning. I could see Cordina winning more so than I could see Loma win. I mean Haney winning.
Cordina was the champion too. You gotta take factor. They always got to factor that in.
And given that, that's why I'm not mad that Haney won the fight. And plus, I want Haney to win because I want him to win and fight. I want him to fight Tank. So I want all this world to see that this press they put on this, because I broke the film down on him. I know what he does, and I know it's not elite as everybody else say it's elite. And there's holes. Yeah. And I want them to all fight one another, and that's why I like that segment that you guys got going, because back then they fought. Now, granted, they fought some scrubs too.
You gotta fight. You gotta fight them if you're in the same weight class.
You got to. And like I don't mind. Okay, so like say they say I really don't want to see Pitbull again. But if you're gonna give me Pitbull, but then you're gonna give me Devin Haney and Shakur, I'm taking Pitbull. I'm not mad at that, because I think when you fight all the top fighters, you got to take some touch ups too. You got to take some. You can't just be taking. Because I remember the only person I seen do it from the onset was freaking Fernando Vargas, and you saw what happened to Fernando Vargas. He was taking hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter. He didn't take no soft touches.
No.
And after a while, it took a toll on him. See, De La Hoya took hitter too.
You know that?
Yeah, he took a lot. He didn't duck no smoke, but he also had touches in there that was soft touches. He had some soft touch matches.
More so than Vargas did, you're right.
Yeah, more so than Vargas did, and it helped prolong his career. See, Vargas was in there he was fighting Trinidad, Cortez, freaking what's his name?
He was taking all back to back.
Yeah, no, he fought Trinidad, Cortez. Joppy. He fought Joppy. He fought.
Fight, what's his name? The left hand guy. What the hell is his name? I can't think of the guy's name.
You know what? Hold on for a second. I'm gonna get it right now. I'm gonna pull back.
Did he fight Winky?
Yeah, he fought
Winky.
He did fight Winky.
Yeah.
He fought Joppy too.
That's what I was trying to come up with. Winky, right?
Let me see, Fernando Vargas.
He put all them killers, man.
Yeah, he wasn't ducking no smoke. And in the process,
like that, man. I hope he learned to handle his son differently.
Nah, he know now.
Let's start getting contenders. Don't do that to him.
So he fought Mayorga, Mosley twice, Costaleo.
Damn.
See, he had Raymond Joval. That was a touch up. Tony Marshall, De La Hoya, Wilfredo Rivera, Felix Trinidad, Ike Forte, Winky Wright, Raul Marquez.
That's like a murderous row.
Yeah, Luis Ramon Campos.
Yeah. I mean, who was his handler putting him in there against all them tough guys back to back like that, man? Man,
it was Winky Wright, Ike Corte. He took a touch in Ross Thompson, then Felix Trinidad, then Wilfredo Rivera, then Jose Flores, then Oscar De La Hoya. Then he took a touch with Vanderpool, then back to Tony Marshall, took a touch with Joval, then Costalejo, Mosley, Mayorga.
Damn.
Yeah, that dude, he fought people, man.
They went O's and stuff back then, because he know he's gonna take some O's and all that shit.
Yeah, he took L's, but man, he took L's.
They weren't worried about L's then. Nowadays, nobody gonna fight a schedule like that. No way,
man.
Hey, give me a minute. I gotta plug my phone. I gotta get to the shop.
Okay, Dre.
Oh, you good, Dre? Man, you know it's your world, baby boy. We just in it.
Okay. Yeah, you good.
It's your world. We just in it, man. Do what you do. Do what you do, man.
But ain't no way nobody gonna fight that kind of schedule nowadays.
Not no more. So like I say, I think that's what Tank should do, though. I think he should fight like touches in between fighting them.
Okay.
But like, yo, because I don't see Shakur losing no time soon. Now, Devin Haney, I'm not too sure about being in 140 because I see things and I know that some people, if they look at the film, then they'll see the same damn thing and they'll take advantage of it.
They're gonna look.
But I'm hoping that he go through it unscathed too, because I want him to get touched up too. But then I want him to fight. I want him to fight Martin, Mortaya. I want him to fight all those cats that Tank that they say he can't fight or he's scared to fight, so that they won't say nothing bad about it. Then I want him to go up to 140, fight Matias, fight Ryan again, fight because Ryan gonna win that belt. Fight
from
whoever wins out of Devin and Regis, and then fight Rolly. And then
Ryan gonna get Rolly. Ryan might have Rolly belt by then, though, Thomas.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I think that it's getting to the point, especially at 140, it's getting to the point where they're gonna have to fight one another.
Yeah.
So he said that he went to DAZN because DAZN will make the fight with other companies. So I'm gonna hold his ass to that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold him to that because all the rest of the belts are over on PBC side of the fence.
That's where they at? Yeah. At 140. Yeah.
So you got the Regis belt that's on DAZN, and then you got
Rolly and Matias is over there.
You got Matias and Rolly with PBC.
He was PBC, same thing.
So eventually you're gonna have to come that way. You about chasing legacy, you're gonna have to come that way. Right. So I think that what they should do with Tank next year, they need to keep him focused so he don't get in no trouble, so he can fight at least 3 or 4 times in a year. Preferably 4 times. If he fights early next year, then I would try to fight him every 3 months.
Like he did
I would take that. I would take.
April and didn't fight again. Oh, he got in trouble.
Yeah, he got in trouble. He was gonna fight again. He was gonna fight in like November.
Yeah.
So this is what it would be for me. You fight in January. Then in 3 more months, you fight again.
Like he did.
And then in 3 more months, you fight again. So every 90-day period, you fighting. So you get 4 fights in a year. And in doing that, you can knock out. Yeah, you can knock out Devin Haney and freaking Shakur if they willing to make the fight. Then you can knock out Frank Martin and whomever else you want to fight, whether it's T.O. or whomever. And then you can clear that division. Get the belts, drop them belts. Get the belts, drop them belts, then go up and take the 4 belts. Take the 4 belts from the 140. And then if he do that, can't nobody say nothing about this dude.
Can't say nothing.
And it's all within the realm of possibility. And he could do this all in 2 years. He can do it in 3 years. And then after the 3rd year, he can retire. He can be 31 and retire.
What is he now? 28, 27?
Yeah, he's 28 right now. Yeah. So in 3 years, he could retire at 31, 32, having won all the belts at 4 different weight class in his box. Yeah, because his fights don't get to see wear and tear because unfortunately, ain't too many people hitting. And that's another thing they say.
37, 38 years old, you know what I mean? He'd be 31, be young. That'd be good if he could pull that off,
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. But I think he getting in there because he got in there early this year, remember? Then he fought again in April. Then he got in the trouble came, and he ain't been back in there since.
Yeah, no, you're right. So that's what I would do if I was in his corner. I would advise him to do it that way. And like I say, in between times, you take touches. So you think about it. In order for you to get those belts, you're gonna have to take a mandatory of about like maybe 10 more fights. So in 10 more fights, you can knock out 5 of those heavy hitters, and then you can get 5 touches in between. So that's 10 fights where you can, and then you can retire if you want to retire that way.
Yeah.
Cleaning out both divisions.
Take 1 year, take 4. That's 3 years.
Yeah, man. You know, you could take 4, 3.
And you know what, Thomas? The way he
What's up?
started this year, he could have had 4 because he fought in January, April. Could
And
have fought
he
again around August,
he about to,
September, and then could have fought December.
and he about to start early this year in
He got
January.
locked
So
up,
if
you
you
know.
take January, and then you
Yeah.
give him 90 days to rest after that, he's
No,
gonna be in
April,
March. Give him a fight in March.
Yeah.
Give him 90 days to rest after that. Then he's up in July. Give him 90 days after that. Then he in November or December, and
Yeah,
he got
that
4
again.
fights. And he could have smashed on in those 4 fights. He could have smashed on 2, if not 3, heavy
Yeah.
hitters, and get them up out of there. And then go
I
up
think
in 140.
I think that's what he was going to do, but that judge took him off his house arrest because he was training and everything. But then she sent him into jail. He, ain't got the facilities in
So
there.
you know what he got to do with that? He got to use that as a learning lesson, bro. Because there ain't no
Yeah.
mistakes. There's only lessons. He got to use that as a lesson and rededicate himself to his craft and his purpose, so that stuff like that don't never derail him
Don't
again.
happen again. Right.
And just move from it. Okay, so now I'm gonna stay ready. So no matter what, whenever it's time to go, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna stay away from everything that can get me, even if it ain't me impossible doing it, but it's around other folks that can lead me to something where they can pin it on me. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna stay on my grind. And if he do that, he can easily wipe through that stuff in like I say, 3 years and be done. Amass a whole lot of money, and then on that last fight a Pacquiao. And retire off of an exhibition.
Yeah. Oh man, that would
Do
be
an exhibition with somebody that like Pacquiao and get a whole bunch of bread.
That would be huge, man. People would pay for that.
That's what I would do. But going back to that dang Vasquez and Cordina fight, that was a hell of a fight, bro.
Yeah, it
was a lot of high level chess going on up in there, man. Them boys is they're really skilled at committing to their offense, but still being defensively responsible, man.
Yeah.
And it was on high effect that
And
fight.
I was thinking about the work. I mean, the film study the whole time, man.
Yeah,
And then I could see after looking at it how it would turn out like that, going back to the film study after watching both of them. You know?
Yeah, because they both were crafty and savvy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it began who would do the nuances better. And in that fight, I thought that Cordina would frame him and move him a lot better than he did in the actual fight, and it didn't happen. So that's why, your boy Vasquez was able to go out that ring feeling like he won, because hell, he didn't do what he normally do to me, and what I normally do, I did. Because you said Vasquez.
So the guy in the film study wasn't giving Cordina no kind of resistance to nothing, though.
Okay, thanks.
You know that?
You
Thomas?
said what? You said what now?
The film study was just letting Cordina do whatever he wanted to do, though. Vasquez wasn't letting him do that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, he did it. He did it to a certain extent. But Cordina was like, Vasquez was just like we were. I think he saw what he does, and he tried his best to limit it, and he did it to a good degree. He limited him from doing stuff that he normally does. Yeah. And he didn't get to do it all fight long. He just did it in spurts. And like when we were watching the film study,
Cordina.
Yeah, and when we were watching the film study, you had made a comment, and Ange made a comment. Ange said Cordina was confident, and you said Vasquez was comfortable. Well, in that fight, when that fight against Cordina, he was still comfortable. And in that fight with Vasquez, Cordina wasn't as confident as he normally is in that ring. So that's why I edged it, because I thought that some of the subtleties that was going on, your boy Vasquez did better with it than Cordina did, keeping to his thing. And see, that's what I like, man. Because say, for instance,
was closer to the film study than Cordina was. That's what I was trying to say.
Exactly. So he was more true to himself than was Cordina, right?
Yep. That was the difference.
Okay. So now let's take that and let's apply that to Devin and Loma.
Okay.
Devin usually walks people down that he's bigger than. He also usually establishes that jab and controls the fight and the distance with it. He didn't do that against Loma.
No,
he didn't. But Loma did what he
at will.
And Loma did for the most part better than Devin did for the most part what he normally does. And it looks like that on camera. On camera, it looked like Loma was closer to being Loma than Devin was closer to being Devin. And so that's why I could see how, you know, people would say, hey, Loma won that fight because he looked more like Loma in the ring, whereas Devin didn't look like Devin in the ring.
Yeah.
Devin being the bigger.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end, yeah, he did. At the end. But you got to remember, though, at the end.
Body shots on him. He was stepping on.
He was. He did some great work inside. Yeah. But when we do the film study, I think that film study is still up. We saw that a lot of those punches that we thought was landing, some of them punches didn't actually land. And some of the punches that they said, yeah, we did. It was good stuff. That's how come I say, yo, people sleeping on Regis. They say Regis ain't got no feet. It didn't look like that in the film study. They say Regis can't box. It didn't look like that in the film study.
Yeah.
So you know, I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a great fight.
It is going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
If it goes, if it goes like it went with the Vasquez fight and the Cordina fight, then if Loma, I mean not Loma, but if Prograis can look like Prograis, more so than Devin can look like Devin, Prograis gonna win that fight. If Devin can look like Devin, more so than Prograis can look like Prograis normally, then Devin gonna win that fight. And that's how it's gonna go down. And I'm thinking it's gonna be a heck of a chess match, man. And I want to see it. I can't wait for it. Because this more so. I'm sorry, Dre. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
Just as long as we ain't got nobody in the back pocket.
Right. That's the thing.
See. Now that's the thing. See, one can argue that always has been in existence, and I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna talk about now with a recent occasion, and then we're gonna talk about back then in a recent and a distant occasion.
Right.
Okay. So back then, I know you guys know him. There's a boxer by the name of Mildred Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic boxer. Fought for the undisputed title. Yeah, he fought for the undisputed title against what's his name?
Stop that fight in the last second.
Yeah. Chavez. He won all but 2 rounds of that fight.
Yeah.
He had got up. Richard Steele stopped it. He was signaled to stop it though. He was signaled to stop it. Let me tell you why. Because it's no way, because that fight, I think that fight was in Los Angeles. It's no way you give them that decision with him clearly losing all but 2 rounds.
Cheat. They had to stop it because they couldn't cheat.
So that became an outlet where they could use it to say, oh, well, it was legit because he didn't look like he can continue. Now that part about him not looking like he got up at 6.
Yeah.
So he got up.
Second to go. Shit.
Right. And he only had a second to go.
Greg. What more damage? What was you protecting him from in 2 seconds? What more damage could he do to him?
He would have finished the fight. So that lets you know they didn't want him to beat Chavez because Chavez is a bigger fight and will make more money for them. Lining him up against a Pernell Whitaker, lining him up against a De La Hoya.
The same thing with Whitaker. The same bullshit.
So you see that fight sells better with Whitaker than Mildred Taylor and Whitaker. That would be a fantastic fight, one that Whitaker's going to win no matter what.
That should have been a rematch too. Whitaker.
They did rematch.
Chavez.
They did rematch, and it was a great fight too. But he just got knocked out on that one, I think.
Nah, he didn't rematch Pernell.
You don't think so?
No, he didn't.
Oh! You talking about Chavez? Chavez wasn't gonna give. He know he lost that fight. He know he lost that fight.
Learned that boy good.
He know he lost that fight. They gift wrapped that draw to his ass. He know he lost that fight.
Yeah, he knew he lost it.
Just like De La Hoya know he lost that fight to Pernell.
Exactly.
He knows. But now we take that to now. Rolly know damn well he wasn't. He didn't hit that man hard enough for that
Old
fight to
man
be
beat
stopped.
the shit out of
He
him.
wasn't even landed in that last flurry when Tony Weeks stopped it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and he
man.
wasn't. He wasn't looking disoriented or anything.
And old man wasn't hurt.
And old man put him on the floor. Old man
That
put
was
him on the
right.
floor.
And Rolly threw
So
him
look.
down, remember?
I was
So look.
pissed.
So look, this is how bad it is. Tony
Real
Weeks,
bad.
like a couple years prior to that, had somebody looking like WWF back in the days when they cut their face open and they got blood running down their face, and he didn't stop that. But you gonna stop the fight when a man controlling the fight for the most part
And
and ain't hurt?
Tony Weeks also let David Morrell put a guy in a coma. He ain't stopped
Facts.
that,
Yeah.
remember?
Facts.
And the one he
But-
stopped is that one?
Yeah.
The
So
one he
so you
stopped.
know,
Exactly.
so you know that they told that man, hey, look, it ain't looking good for Rolly, and we can't mess this bag up because it
Yeah,
ain't gonna
gotta
sell if he got the
yeah.
title and he fighting against a Ryan Garcia or Tio.
So ain't gonna sell.
Yeah, so that's always been in the play.
A 60-year-old man with the belts, we ain't gonna make no money off that. You know what I'm saying? But the man,
Old
I'm
man
saying,
was
you know,
72 and put an ass licking on
and they say we ain't making no money off him, Tony. So you gotta. It's left up to you. Rolly can't beat him, so you gotta be the one to stop.
Hey, that man had that lifting up. He was lifting up car jacks and everything strength because he was
But that's
giving
it.
Rolly the business.
Tony.
But see
Rolly
now-
can't do it. One time
This
he
is the
leaned
thing
over
that
Rolly and whispered up there, Tony, Rolly can't do it, so you gotta stop it.
Yeah, that's what that was. That's
They
exactly
showed him
what
an
that was.
envelope. Had the envelope sitting on the table and they tapped that envelope. Tony said, okay, I got you.
Uh-huh.
Went on in there and
Oh,
stopped.
yeah.
You know?
Went on there and did the do.
Yeah.
He did the do. Make sure that
Really
they
goes
understood.
on, man.
Just like
I'm saying
Wilder
it
won
jokingly,
that
but that
first
shit really
fight.
happens like that, man.
No, it really does,
Yeah.
and it's a shame that it does
Yeah, it's a damn
because that
thing.
shouldn't be so. You shouldn't. I mean, they take that ring. They put their life on the line,
Yeah.
not for them to get done like that
Look
at
at
all.
Jack
Exactly,
Catterall. He should be on the undisputed list. Remember how they cheated him out of undisputed against Charles Taylor?
Yeah, I remember.
He'll never get an opportunity again in his life, man.
Nope.
He's supposed to be on that list. What is it, like 10 of them, 9 or 10 of them or something? 4-belt era. And they
Yeah.
cheated the man out of that, man.
They sure did.
And
They
he'll
sure
never get
did,
another
man.
undisputed shot. Never.
So for that, man, you know, you're gonna always have to deal with that because it's too
Yeah.
much money being changed.
Right. And boxing don't have no kind of nothing, no the sport controlling it, so they do what they want to do.
Feds need to take it over.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because both of you guys got more experience than I do. When you go into work, what do?
Punch in.
Hit the clock.
You hit the clock,
Hit
and
the
that
clock.
clock, it got a number, right? Followed by a
Right.
pound sign, right?
Yeah.
Got pound sign and a number. That tells you who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
See, there at one point in time, the fighter was who he is. He was
Yeah.
Classes K. He was
Right.
Jack Dempsey. He was Louis God dang, what's
Louis
that fighter name?
Armstrong.
Nah.
Joe
What's his name?
Lewis. Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis.
Joe
That's
Lewis.
it. Joe
Yeah,
Lewis.
Joe Lewis.
Joe
Right,
Lewis.
all them.
So
They was who they are.
now all they mean to these people, they no longer they hashtags now.
Nope. Yeah.
And what really is the thing is the number that follows after that S with the line to it. Because that's what's more important. No longer is the number that's in front of the name,
Mm-mm.
it's the number that so that's why like they
The
refer to
value
you. What's
to
your
it.
employee ID number? They always ask me that. I say my employee ID number is Thomas Hill.
Right.
No, what's your number? Thomas Hill. I'm not a number. I'm
Yep.
me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you can devalue a number that don't have no damn
Yeah.
dollar sign, but you're not gonna devalue a number that got a dollar sign. You're gonna try to accentuate that number, and that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Unfortunately, that's what they do, man. They treat these people as like cattle. They making them money. And like you
Yeah.
said, it's gonna have to
They
be
value to
them.
'em, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be them who finally say, look, you know what? I'm tired of this. You gonna respect me.
Yeah. Earl said it about them damn belts.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
y'all gonna respect.
And you
That's
know,
right.
Where
you
all
know,
this money going to that y'all collect for these belts every time I fight, you know? What are you
Exactly.
doing?
and honestly, that
ain't
probably
getting
put
none.
And nobody could
that
answer.
probably yeah, no doubt. And that probably put Earl at a disadvantage, man. They probably be like, oh, no, show you, nigga.
Okay, yeah, you gonna get up
You
there.
think
You
you-
gonna start asking questions and stuff, huh?
Yeah, you want to talk that talk, okay?
We're gonna make
Bet.
sure you don't get them. You don't have them then. You don't have to worry about where the money
You
going.
gonna make
You ain't
sure all
gonna
the
have 'em.
judges are crooked. The
Yeah.
referee gonna be crooked.
That might have something to do with that.
You know.
Oh, you
in
want
the
to ask
back
questions,
pocket.
so you ain't gonna have to. We're gonna take the belts from you then. You ain't got to worry
So
about
that's why-
that.
Just like Tyson and Wilder.
Yeah.
So that's why I say they need to have a body, a governing body
over the sanctioning
over
bodies. The promotional
over the
companies,
sanctioning body. Yeah, and they need to have somebody
all of it.
monitoring them too,
That's
so
right.
that they know
Yeah.
that everybody is being treated under the same rule, under the same regard.
Yeah.
The Feds should take over because all that. Well, not they can't because the WBC is in Mexico, so the
You
United
you
States
say who
government
should take
has no
over?
jurisdiction over them, though. You know, they
You say who
Federal
should take over?
government. The
Federal,
federal government.
but the
Fed?
WBC is headquartered
That's
in
kinda tricky
another
with the
country, but they
Fed,
really can't. They can't though, because the WBC.
You know what it
is headquartered
should
in
be,
Mexico,
though?
ain't it? Huh?
Whoever makes money
Yeah.
when the fights are being put off should have a representative on this council, and the
Yeah.
most of the house should be former boxers and trainers that were former
Yeah.
boxers,
Yeah.
and that should comprise it. So you should have some elected officials that probably serve
Yeah.
Yeah.
these countries that actually, because I know these countries when they set these things in play, they have to have their say in things too, because
They
they're
have to,
allowing
yeah.
money to come and generate in the their nation.
In their country, right?
But like it needs to be a council that people can oversee,
Right.
so that they can maintain integrity, and then
All
you
of it
govern
is important.
everything the same. Everything,
Right
the
now, they're
gloves
not
got to be the
reporting to
same.
Nobody, man. They're not
Yeah,
reporting
exactly.
to nobody.
And if
They
you
do
can't
what they
report
wanna do.
it, and if you're free to do whatever you want to do, you're gonna do what
Yeah.
benefits you the best.
And
Pretty
that's why
much.
they want all these different things because it's easier to cheat. It's easier to
Yeah.
be corrupt.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the more confusion, it's easier to be corrupt. And I was
So that's
thinking,
how I see it.
if the United States federal government tried to take over, what Suleiman would do would be like, well, the WBC, we ain't sanctioning no more fights to the United States for W. If you want the WBC, you got to come to Mexico and fight.
All right, then
See,
the hell
that
with
should- that-
WBC. Make another
That shouldn't
belt.
be the case, and they should get penalized if they actually try to do something
Yeah,
like that.
They won't make
Yeah,
no
that's
money,
true.
that's for sure.
But then
So-
you wouldn't be able to have no kind of event in the United States then.
Exactly.
That would lose them a lot of money. They wouldn't want that. They can't come
Yeah.
to Vegas no more and fight. They would buckle under to it.
Yeah.
You know?
So in a case like that, if you got a body that's over them,
Yeah.
you hit them with strict penalties, and then
Right.
hit them with a warning saying like, if you do something similar to this, we're gonna decommission you, and we're gonna
Yeah.
reinstitutionalize it with under another body. So we'll keep the WCB, the WC
Mhm.
foundation, but we'll move its headquarters.
And them fighters, all mandatories is honored, or you don't fight your mandatory a certain amount of time, your ass getting stripped.
Yeah.
The belt ain't yours no more. You know, like now you get a mandatory, nobody
Get
pay no,
stripped and hit
pay no
that-
attention to it, man.
Get stripped
You know?
and hit that pocketbook.
They don't even
Nobody
pay no
want that
attention to
pocketbook to
mandatories.
get tapped.
When the last time Canelo had a mandatory?
Man.
Well,
Ain't wasting
Don't
my
let
I
breath.
think it was Boo Boo. I think it was Boo Boo. I think he had a Boo Boo.
Well, when
You
was
think
that?
did he fight it? Oh,
But
when
he
he fought
never
it?
fight it.
Oh,
You know,
I would say when the last time he fought
he don't
one.
fight. He don't fight
Ryder?
mandatories.
no.
Ryder was his last
No.
one.
No.
Yeah.
They pick some
Who's
little
that cat
rinky-dink
and he
guy
fought-
like that. Huh?
Yeah, I think it was lighter.
Two of his
John
last three
Ryder.
fights been guys not even in his weight class. Triple G and
Yeah.
Mel. Them two out of his last three fights wasn't even 168 pounders. How they let him
Yeah,
do
he
that?
shouldn't be able to get. He shouldn't be able to get away with that.
No, he
That
shouldn't,
should. That
man.
should be.
Come on.
That should not only should that be like a fine. That should be a strip. You should be
Yeah.
stripped.
All these guys at 168, how you think they feel? You got guys, they never fought in the division getting shots at the titles, and you fight in the division, you can't even get a title.
No shit.
Ain't that crazy? But that's the
Crazy
type of
as
stuff
shit.
boxing is doing, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
man.
ridiculous. Now you think Benavidez and Andrade and Plant and all them feel like this guy ain't never fought 68. I can't get a title shot, but he come up here in his first fight in the division and get a title shot.
Yeah, I'd be hella pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be hella
Crazy,
pissed.
man. That's what Canelo doing, man. And get away with it. So you can't blame him. They let him do it.
And not only is he getting away with it,
Yeah,
they're paying him heftily for doing it.
for doing it.
Yeah.
He's getting paid stuff that they can't even see in their lifetime for one belt. For one bout, I mean.
Instead of talking about doing it again. Talking about Bud.
Sad, man. That's
He
sad.
going down even further. Going to 47 this time. It's
Damn.
crazy, man.
So yeah, you know
Shaking my
that's not cool. That's not
No,
cool because
it's
these
not,
people
man.
they put their life on the line just like he do.
And they
And yet-
deserve a shot, man.
They're over there fighting people that is definitely a challenge, and he over there is coasting.
Yeah, and he
Taking-
the undisputed champion of the division.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that got to go punished.
I
You got to
know.
punish that.
He should be stripped.
And then any bouts, anybody sanctioning that bout, they need to be hit.
They need to be fined for sanctioning that bullshit. Like the WBC, Suleiman. Something need to be done about
I
him.
can't stand that, Bama.
You remember the women's fight they just had for 12 rounds and
I
3
feel you,
minutes
Drake.
last week? The first women's 12-minute
Yeah.
3-round fight.
Yeah.
Suleiman, the
Mhm.
only guy that did it, he wouldn't sanction it. The WBA,
Piece of
WBO, and
shit.
IBF did, but he wouldn't sanction it.
He's a piece of
Suleiman
shit,
would.
man.
He always doing something. Always doing something, man.
You know why he's not sanctioning it though, right?
Why is that?
Where's he based out of?
What's something to do with money? Mexico.
Okay, now, what do you know about Mexican men and their women?
They kind of like dominating, ain't they?
Exactly. They don't like to let them think that they have no equality.
Equality.
They're
right.
they subservient in every minute.
Right.
If they can
Exactly.
start fighting for 12 rounds,
Like the men.
if they can
Yeah.
start fighting for 3-minute 12 rounds, then they can
Yeah.
start commanding more money
That's right.
because they're gonna be just due. Because like I mean, when you look at the WNBA,
Mhm.
they ain't playing the same amount of time as the men are.
No, they're not.
See, subtle
no.
things like that, subtle
Yeah.
things like that is how they
They
are,
play
are
the same
able
time
to.
as high schools, 40 minutes.
Exactly,
And college,
exactly.
High school and college. Yeah.
So
NBA
how
plays
can you
60.
say you deserve the same amount of pay as us?
Right.
See, they doing that. He didn't sanction that because he don't want no women around there coming up there thinking that you gonna be making. I don't care how big you are, you get what we give you.
Yeah, because they making this, and I'm fighting 12 rounds now. I should be making that too. You know, that's the first thing they're gonna say, and they rightly so.
Hey, well, I'll tell you one thing. I know Amanda Serrano should be making whatever, dog, because she puts on shows.
They all should,
She put.
because they going on them 3 steps just like the men is, man, putting their lives in there.
They really do.
Same way.
They really do, and some of them is coming with that thunder.
Yeah. Well, every time you see a woman fighting for unified or undisputed, and it don't take no 3-4 years like the men do.
Well,
You got 2 undisputed fights coming up in the next month. Katie Taylor and
but
Chantel Cameron.
that's also-
but the other one ain't undisputed.
that's also out of necessity too. What you think, Dre?
What's that?
Why women actually do fight more often than men do, especially like the top dogs? Why
The
you think
money.
that is?
They ain't making as much, so they got to fight more, right? I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
They make less, so they have to fight more.
Exactly. They make less, and they're not getting the just due that they deserve. They don't get the notoriety of being a boxer. So we gonna show you that we
Yeah.
deserve it. We gonna
Damn,
fight.
fellas, I gotta go get my wife, fellas. It's 8 after. This shit went by so fast. Damn.
Hey man, that's what it do, bro. But we
Yeah.
on your time, partner.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, man. You
And
be safe,
we can
man.
continue this tomorrow, I guess. If y'all ain't
That'll
doing nothing.
work.
That'll work
Okay.
for me.
That'll work.
Yeah, I gotta go all the way out Fort Meade. Dang.
Oh,
Oh
hell.
man,
She
you
went
out there
after
for what,
the
40
game.
minutes?
Huh?
How
Yeah,
much?
she went
How
out
long?
there after the game. What'd you say, Thomas?
How far away is that?
About 40 minutes.
I thought
Let
so.
me get ready to get some
Part of
started.
town you in?
Okay, I'll holler at y'all later.
You in
All right.
B-More?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
go down the
Take care.
law. You gotta go down the law.
Yeah, Laura.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, what's happening?
Okay,
Oh, he
my
was just
brother.
asking.
I'll catch y'all
Who's that?
tomorrow then.
All right, my man. Appreciate the time,
Take care.
man. It's always good talking to my good people.
Always a pleasure.
Always, my brothers. Y'all
See
be
y'all
safe
later.
and stay up.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right,
You
peace
too.
and love.
it.